Hi. Sorry I'm a bit late. I have just, I think, worked out the sounds so that I can play the tongue drum and that you can hear me okay. I hope you can hear me okay. See if you may have to adjust your volume on your device though, because it might have just changed a bit the volume. But I'm gonna start playing and see if there's a difference. Right, so basically what's happening with this microphone is that the sounds should be more even and there should be less ups and downs every time that I hit the drum. So you should be able to hear the whole, sorry, the whole music much better, much more evenly and softer. So I hope that's what's happening and I hope you can still hear my voice very well. Okay, so today we are doing a session on reducing pain. And so, to begin with, just remember that this is your space and your time to be relaxed, to feel good, to find peace. And so, if there's any activity that we do that takes you away from that, that makes you feel uncomfortable, I mean, sometimes it's okay to be a little bit out of your comfort zone, but make sure at all times that you are most comfortable. If you start feeling signs of dizziness or headache or tension in any way, you can sit out the activity that we are doing at the time and you can simply rest until it's finished. Or you can also decide to go back to the first activity that we are going to do, which is to focus on our breath. Okay, so as per usual, we're going to start with gratitude and an intent for the healing. With these sessions, you are receiving Reiki healing, and so you can set up an intent for it if you would like. You can ask for anything because Reiki healing can help with every aspect of your life and of your being. It is about injecting positive energy, so positive energy can go to any part of your being. Okay? Sorry, let me just try something. Okay. So now I'm going to be silent for a couple of minutes. And so if you would like now to close your eyes and take a deep breath to begin, and then within your mind, formulating a gratitude or many gratitudes, things that made you feel happy or brought a smile to your face, warmed up your heart that happened in the last week, and an intent for the healing, or many intents. Just one more minute formulating in your mind a gratitude, something you feel grateful for that happened in the week, and an intent for the healing. Okay, and before we move on to the breathing activity, first of all, hello Magali and hello Pallavi. Glad you're both here. And now we're going to move on to the breathing activity. So if you would like to take a deep breath to begin, closing your eyes if they are now open. And just for a moment, simply removing every thought in your mind. There's no need right now to think about the past or the future or anything. No need to think about to-do lists. No need to think about other people. Right now, you can simply gently settle within yourself. And then bringing your mind to your breath. Noticing your breath as if you had never seen it before. Not trying to change it in any way, and simply noticing it the way it is. And whenever you find your mind getting caught with some thoughts, just gently, as you notice, bringing your mind back to your breath. And remember, this does not have to be perfect. Many thoughts will come your way, many times. However many years you practice this, thoughts always come. But when you notice, simply let them go and bring your attention back to your breath. Noticing how your breath can bring sensations to your body and how it can bring movement to your body. Noticing how your body expands on an inhale, retracts on an exhale. Noticing the parts of your body that move with your breath. Maybe your belly, your shoulders, your chest. You might also feel your head nodding a little. Noticing also the sensations of your breath. For example, how it feels when the air passes through your nostrils as you breathe. Just spending a moment focusing on that particular area. Noticing as the air passes through the nose, any sensation there, any feeling there. Noticing the sensations as the air passes at the back of your throat. And noticing the sensations as the air goes through your windpipes and into your lungs. Feeling such a state of relaxation already. Or every part of your body, every muscle, every part of your mind, relaxing deeper and deeper, feeling soothed by the gentle rhythm of your breath. Really noticing the gentle caress of the air inside of you, how soft it is and how it relaxes everything inside of you as the air passes through on an inhale and on an exhale. And now stretching this activity further as we are doing this session about relieving pain. On every inhale, you can bring soothing and calming and softening to the areas of your body or your mind that are hurting. And on an exhale, you can let go of any pain, any tension, any stress in the body and the mind. On an inhale, breathing in and absorbing the soothing and the calming and the relaxing of every pain in your whole body and mind. And on an exhale, letting go, releasing, removing, exhaling any pain, any stress, any tension in the body and the mind. On an inhale, inhaling beautiful, soothing, healing light, going to where the pain is, your body, your mind, your heart also. And on an exhale, letting go, releasing, removing from your system any pain, any stress, any tension. We are now going to shift to our next activity. You can keep your eyes shut and simply take a deep breath in and out to transition. And now I am inviting you to imagine yourself walking on a healing path. The landscape can be anyhow you want it to be. As long as it is not too loaded, because we want to still maintain a state of peace and calm inside our mind. So something as simple as possible and as beautiful and pleasing to your eyes as possible. And then imagining yourself walking on a path made of golden light. And as you're stepping on that path and as you're starting to walk on it, it can feel under your feet like a sponge because it is very absorbing of any stress, tension, or pain that you are going to give it. A very deeply healing path made of golden light. And as you are walking on it, you can start already to feel the pain and the stress and the tension simply melt away from you to go into that path and disappear through it, being healed in the process. Walking feels so comfortable, and if, as you are watching yourself walking on that path, you are wearing shoes, you can decide to take your shoes off, your socks off, and enjoying the barefoot experience of walking on this lovely, soft, healing path, feeling like a sponge under your feet and made of golden light. With this calming and relaxing landscape that you created around it. And so, as you're keeping on walking gently on that path, noticing areas of your body, areas of your mind that may be aching, areas of your heart that may be aching also. And then watching these aches, these pains, these tensions melting away along your body and down to the ground and through onto that path and through that path, disappearing as you go along, melting away, literally melting away from you. That's it, keeping on walking on the path and continuing to watch the pain, the tension, the stress melting away. And you also can give it everything else, any negative thought, any worrying, any stress. We are doing this about pain, but it can help to release anything you need to let go of right now. Any burden in your on your shoulders. It can all leave your system now, melting away from you, getting absorbed by that beautiful healing path. And you can simply keep walking. Keep walking and keeping on letting go of everything you no longer need or want. And if a pain doesn't go right away and keeps on being felt, just keep sending it to the path, because what you are doing then is that little by little you are removing layer after layer after layer of the pain, just like if it was an onion. Letting go of each layer each time and feeling lighter and lighter, calmer and calmer, more and more relaxed. Freer and freer. And remember, if at any time any thought comes your way that is not related to this, when you notice, simply let that thought go and come back to the healing path and continue to let go of anything that you no longer want or need, of any pain, any stress, any tension. As you are keeping on walking on this path and have let go of so many things already, you can start to walk taller and taller. It is as if you were almost not touching the ground, that you are feeling so much lighter for letting go of all these things now. Your shoulders are rising and your chest is opening as you are becoming freer and freer. And now we are going to transition to our next activity. And so, taking a deep breath to finish and preparing your mind now as we are going to be playing with clouds for a while. So, we have let go of quite a lot of pain and tension in this last activity. Whether you have seen it or not, whether you have felt it or not, you have let go of a lot more than you think, because just knowing that we are doing the activity is enough for a lot in our body and our mind, in our system in general, for a lot to happen. And so now what we're going to do is we are going to connect with the soft and the fluffy and the light of the cloud texture. And so I would like you to, first of all, see how you feel about being high up in the air. If you are not feeling comfortable with being high up in the air, you can imagine the whole meditation at the level of the ground, slightly above the ground, okay? But if you enjoy being high up in the air, please go as high as you wish, but still staying on earth. So, with your eyes closed, now taking a deep breath to begin, in and out. And then imagining this most beautiful landscape in the countryside, if you find that the countryside is relaxing to you, over the ocean if you prefer, with a big bright sun hitting your skin in a most gentle and powerful and healing way. And then noticing here and there in this beautiful blue sky, dotted around a cloud and another. Clouds that are just there to play around, just there to say hi. There is such a sense of lightness with this. A beautiful landscape, a bright sun, blue sky, and here and there a few clouds. And so now I'm inviting you to pick one cloud and to go on top of it. Like I said, it can be at ground level or as high up in the sky as you wish. And for the time of this meditation, you are simply going to enjoy lying down on top of a cloud. You can lie down on your back, you can sit on it, you can lie down on your front, watching underneath the cloud what's happening. And you can float with it, you can fly with it as fast as you want, and you can go as slow as you want, or even stay standing still and enjoying lying down on this velvety, soft, fluffy, poofy cloud. And now, as you have been enjoying being on your cloud, I'm inviting you to feel the connection between how it feels to be on the cloud and how it feels to be inside your body and your mind. Feeling fluffy, soft, warm but not hot, light as air, and so relaxed. Your whole body and mind just there suspending into softness, just like the cloud in the sky, suspended in the air, completely relaxed, completely free to be yourself, with so much softness, so much ease, and feeling so relaxed inside. Feeling the fluffiness of the clouds, the softness of the cloud in every part of your being, in every place in your body, in your mind, feeling light-hearted in your heart. Enjoying resting on this cloud, feeling the lightness of it all, the freedom of everything circulating around you, the wind blowing, the sun rays hitting your skin in the most gentle way. If there is water underneath you, the water flowing. The stillness, even though there is flow, this sensation of being suspended in the moment. Because now everything is so much more relaxed in your whole system. And then when you are ready, you can take a deep breath to finish. Gently bringing your mind back to the space where you are. And opening your eyes again. And I'm going to show you the mudra we are going to do today. I nearly forgot the name of the mudra we're going to do, and it is real shame on me because it is the Prana Mudra, and prana is energy, so I should know better. Okay. Prana, we work on a lot in yoga, and we also work on when we're doing meditation and when we're doing the mudras. And so this one is a mudra that can really help when we want to reduce pain. There's several ways to use it, and I'm going to show you. Well, actually, there's a couple of ways to use it. So, first of all, the mudra itself, and I'm actually wondering whether we've not done it before, but simply it's taking and we could actually have done it like very recently. Anyway, so your ring finger, your little finger, and your thumb touching together in this way, and the other two straight, completely straight, completely, not tensed. Yes, always as relaxed as possible, but dynamically maintaining the pose. Mudra is like the yoga for the fingers. So this is actually a pose. So again, ring finger and small finger and little finger with the thumb, touching but not squeezing so hard that you see the white. Can you see the white mark on my fingers there? We don't want that. So it's about holding in this way so that you don't have the marks, but still dynamic enough that it doesn't just come off as you start to get deeper into the meditation. And then the other two fingers just dynamically held up straight. Like this. And then, so there are two ways to use it. The first one, don't worry about this, that's my microphone. The first one is that you can put your hands onto your knees, however it is you're seated, if you're seated. If you're lying down, you can rest them by your sides. But there is another way to use them. You can actually direct your hands towards where it hurts so that it can alleviate the pain. And so what we're going to do is we'll first hold it in this way for a while. Then I'll invite you through the meditation at some point to direct your fingers towards the pain if you have any pain. The way to do this is to imagine, to hold your hands like this, of course, but then to imagine that there's a ray of light coming out of these two fingers, your index finger and your middle finger, and to point in the direction of where it hurts. So for example, if I hurt at my right knee, I can point my two hands like this and visualize in my mind that there is rays of light coming from my fingers and going into the place where there is pain, and that these rays of light are healing the pain and removing the pain from my body. Okay? So, but for now, we're going to start with simply holding the fingers on our lap. So one more time before you shut your eyes. Thumb, ring finger, little finger touching together. The other two fingers straight. And the hands flat on the lap, facing up towards the sky. And then closing your eyes and taking a deep breath in and out to begin. And relaxing there. Noticing, first of all, just as you're holding your hands in this way, without any intention, and simply knowing that this is the Prana Mudra and that the energy flow is circulating more powerfully and more healthily through the entire body. Noticing how it feels. Noticing any sensation at your hands, your arms, your whole body, your mind, but also noticing if you have any pain anywhere left now, whether that pain is actually getting alleviated by this. Prana is the life force, and so we are awakening that life force by holding this mudra. And now, before we move our hands, I'm going to invite you to join the mudra we are holding together with the power of your mind, and to simply think of the areas where you may still have pain now, and to know deep inside in your heart that you are shifting the prana energy to these areas to alleviate the pain and to heal that place that is currently possibly hurting still. Simply with the power of your mind and the power of the mudra together. If my knee is hurting, I can think of my knee and know in my heart that the prana energy I am stimulating with these fingers in this way is going there to that knee and healing the pain. You can visualize light coming from your hands and going to the place of pain if you wish to. It is up to you. But just thinking what I described is enough. Just relaxing there. Noticing, being aware of what is happening inside. Focusing and sending prana energy to heal the areas of pain. And now, if you wish to, you can bring your hands pointing to the areas where there is pain. Any area. If you have a headache, it can be at the head that you point. I am pointing right now. You don't have to open your eyes. You can just keep your eyes shut. But I'm pointing at my thigh right now because I have some pain there of the muscles. Just pointing, keeping your fingers straight, keeping your other three, the ring finger, little finger, and thumb touching together. And the two fingers, the index finger and middle finger that are pointing, keeping them straight and pointing to the areas where it hurts. And then when you feel that the pain is lifting, you can change and put it somewhere else. If you have stomach problems, you can point to your stomach. Shoulder problems, shoulder pain, you can point to your shoulder. And then when you are ready, you can relax your fingers, you can move your hands around your wrists. Also, keeping your eyes shut or shutting them again if they are open. We are now going to move on to our last meditation, which is the love meditation. And so you can start to rub your hands together, creating friction. And then bringing your hands to your heart. Now we are going to use this love meditation today to ground ourselves because we've been floating about on clouds. So now it's time to come back down. So connecting from your heart right now where you're feeling the heat and this energy that we've just generated, nourishing yourself and your heart. And then sending from yourself straight down a beam of love and light to the heart of the earth, deeply grounding. Connecting deeply to the heart of the earth. And sending love to everything on the earth. The mountains, the oceans, the forests, every living being. Seeing yourself as part of it all. Being the connection to it all through your love. Really feeling connected to the ground of the earth. You can even visualize yourself standing on the earth, on the soil, barefoot if you wish to. And then when you wish to, you can bring your hands back down, take a deep breath to finish, and open your eyes again. I hope you have experienced some form of alleviation of pain through this session. These activities that we have done today, you can do at any time, whenever you feel pain, even whenever you feel stress, because it's all about releasing, remember? So the mudra, I would recommend to not do it more than for 5 minutes at a time when you're doing it. And let me know how you get on. Okay, so let me see the comments. Marguerite says, oh, she very much likes the relaxation in the clouds and how it feels so light afterwards. Then about the mudra, she was saying that the mudra gave her a lot of heat. That is normal. Mudras can make us feel hot, cold, tingling sensations, all sorts of sensations. They are waking up energies or releasing blocks that were stopping the flow of energy or that were slowing down the flow of energy. So all sorts of sensations can happen. Sometimes your foot may start to twitch or your shoulder may start to just have a flash of pain and then it goes. All of this is all part of it. It's normal. It's just the energy is shifting through you. And then, thank you very much, Stephanie. You're welcome. Pallavi said that she was finished with the meditation, that it felt really relaxed. Sorry, that she felt really relaxed. And, oh yes. So she says that she felt heat when I said to put the hands on the heart. That's also completely normal. When you're rubbing your hands, you're creating friction, which is heat, but also it's energy. And so then when you're putting your hands on your heart, then that heat transfers to your heart, and it's the energy that's flowing in and that is stimulating your heart center. So that is why that's happened. Okay, so great news. I got my qualification as a yoga teacher on Monday. And in September, I'm going to start classes. I'm going to start classes online as well as face to face. So I will let you know more about this in case if you're interested. But just bear with me because it's gonna happen, yeah, in September. So Anna, you were here. Anna says, thank you, witch. Thank you for joining. I'm so glad. I've not heard from you for ages. I hope you are well. And please do send me an email. Let me know how you're getting on. And yeah, I will see you next week. And have a wonderful week. And Pallavi says, thank you. Thank you, Pallavi, also. Thank you, all of you, for joining today. And I'll see you next week. Bye. Oh, wait. I'm going to play. I forgot. I have even set up the microphone and everything now. So let me just set it all back the way it was, if I can. And I can't. Oh, yeah. Now for this, you can stay if you wish to, or if it's too long for you, you can go. But I'm just going to play for a couple of minutes. And there's 2 more comments. Yes, so I don't know if Anna is still here because I know somebody's just gone, but one of her comments, if I can stay on top of a cloud, I can fly back there, so I shouldn't be afraid of falling. Yes, always, you can always be up there. And I'm not meaning by that you can fly and be high all the time, because we need to stay grounded. But there's no, we have that fear of falling all the time. But really, most of the time in our lives, we've pretty much seen the worst that we can get, and we've gone through it. Of course, I would have said that 2 years ago. You would have said, well, this was coming, yeah. But we can cope with anything that life throws at us. And we are so scared of falling all the time, but mostly we actually fly. And it's just a matter of switching your mind around, yeah? And then Nana says that it feels like a soothing lullaby. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you've enjoyed the music. Okay, so keep flying high on top of the clouds. And of course, on top of the clouds is also where the light is, remember. And I will see you next week. Bye.